Alright, so I want you to try number 4. Now you can pick X or Y and make sure to get the same number as what's on bottom. After you get your new equation, go ahead and solve it out. Get either your X equals or your Y equals, and then plug it in to get the other one. Okay? Pause the video now until you have gotten your answer on number 4. Okay, I hope you've had time to work it out. Now, what I'm going to do, since 5x is positive, I'm going to go ahead and just multiply all this by 5. I'm picking x as the one I want to eliminate. So 5 times x will be 5x. 5 times y will be 5y. Sorry, 5x plus 5y. And then 5 times negative 3 will be negative 15. I've done my top, and now the bottom, I have 5x minus 2y equals negative 50. Once I have it set up, I can go ahead and use elimination. Now we're eliminating the x's, so that's what I picked. So let's subtract. So it's going to be 0x. And then 5 minus negative 2 is actually positive 7. And then negative 15 minus negative 50. Let's make sure I don't make a miscalculation here. Gives me positive 35. Now, I don't need that 0 anymore, so I just get 7y equals 35. Divide by 7. I get my y value is equal to 5. Okay, I got my y value. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to plug it into my original x plus y equals negative 3. I'm going to use that because it's going to be the easiest one to plug it in. Put in 5 for y, so x plus 5 equals negative 3. Now I just need to get x by itself. So I'm going to subtract 5. I get x is equal to negative 3 minus 5, which is negative 8. So now I have my point. It's at negative 8, comma 5. Now, I will show the answer to number 5 and some of the rest on the next video and give you a chance to just go through these. But I'm going to go ahead and skip on to the back and do a few over here. Now, number 7, it was already started, and number 6, they went ahead and solved it for you. This one is when we get infinite. Remember, whenever you get a same number equal to the same number, that's always true. So, that will give us infinite solutions. So, on number 7, if we look at it, our x's and our y's, none of them had a value of 1. So what's already marked is we used the greatest common factor, and let's multiply this one by 4 by 2 to get 8. Sorry about that. There's an extra number in there. When I distribute, 2 times 3x is 6x, 2 times 4 is 8y, 2 times 6 is 12. Now that we have it rewritten, let's just work it from here. Now we're getting rid of the y's. 8 minus 8 would be 0, so we're going to subtract. So 6 minus 7 is negative 1x. 8 minus 8 is 0. 12 minus 10 is 2. I don't need that 0 anymore, so I get negative 1x is equal to 2. Divide by negative 1, and I get my x value is equal to negative 2. Once I get down to here, go back and plug it in. I'm going to use the top one just because the number's a little smaller. So 3x plus 4y equals 6. Plug in plug in negative 2 for x. So 3 parentheses negative 2 plus 4y equals 6. Multiply it out, that's negative 6. Now I'm going to add 6. So I get 4y equals 12. When I divide by 4, my y value is equal to 3. So I got my x and y, so it crosses at the point negative 2, comma 3. Now let's try another one where they don't match up. Like let's try number 8. So number 8, none of these values are 1. Let's think about the x's and the y's, okay? Now, what would we have to multiply to get rid of our x's? What would we have to multiply to get rid of our y's? Well, I know if I multiply 3 by 4, and if I multiply 4 by 3, they'll both get 12 for the y's. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to multiply this whole equation by 4 and this whole equation by 3. So distribute it out. 4 times 3x is 12x. 4 times 3y is 12y. 4 times 9 equals 36. 3 times 5x is 15x. 3 times 4y is 12y. 3 times 10 is 30. Now, I know up to this point we hadn't multiplied on both the values, but you can multiply each equation as long as you get one letter that's going to cancel. So when I subtract, I can get my y's to cancel. That's 0y. Subtract everything else. So that'll be negative 3x. And 36 minus 30 is 6. We don't need our 0 anymore, so negative 3x is equal to 6. Divide by negative 3. And I get my x value is equal to negative 2. Once again, once we get to this point, take negative 2 and plug it back in. I'm going to go back to my original because the numbers are just a little smaller. Plug in negative 2, so 3 parentheses negative 2 plus 3y equals 9. That'll be negative 6 plus 3y equals 9. Add 6. So 3y equals 15. Divide by 3. And I get my y value is equal to 5. So these crossed at the point negative 2, comma, positive 5. On the next video, I'm going to show the answers to all the notes. So you can go through and fill the rest in, ask questions if you got them, okay?